Hello and welcome to a new vlog and trip report, and today we are in the UK in Southampton and we are taking a ferry and a railway to Hythe. And the Hythe Pier Railway, that is something very unique. It's the oldest continuously operated pier railway in the world. But we are starting in Southampton at the ferry terminal. And Southampton, of course, is a very important cruise port, so there are always some cruise ships to see. Just therefore, Southampton is a very interesting city. But as I have been here a few times already, this time I wanted to do something else, leaving Southampton and seeing something else. So we decided to take the Hythe ferry to Hythe. The ferry itself is a catamaran ferry, not too spectacular as the journey is just a few minutes. It's also not too comfortable, but it offers some very nice views of the cruise ships that are docked in the center of Southampton, just like in this case the brand new Arvia of P&O Cruises. Of course, being on a ship is always very nice, so the ferry ride is very interesting, but the highlight obviously is the Hythe Pier Railway. Unfortunately, as we boarded the ferry, it was announced that the Pier Railway is out of service currently due to repairs, and they were not sure how many rides it will miss until it is repaired. So this time we unfortunately had to walk the 640 meters long pier to the city of Hythe. Here we can see the train. And so we went into the city center, which I was very positively surprised of. There were many shops and also a very nice pub that we visited. And then we headed back to the ferry, and we were lucky the train was repaired on time, so we could take the train back to the ferry. As you can see, it has 3 passenger cars and a small electric locomotive that is powered by a third rail on the side. Here you can see the interior of the car, and there is also the proof that this is the oldest continuously operated pier railway in the world. Obviously there's not too much to see. We're going rather slowly with 12 miles per hour on the 640 meters long pier, of course always straight, but it is very impressive to see these old cars and the old locomotive in use and to be traveling with it. The locomotives have been built in 1917 and also the cars are about 100 years old and have been operated continuously since then. This is really impressive, and it is a must-see for all train enthusiasts that are visiting Southampton. Also, it's very cheap and it will not take too much time, so I can highly recommend visiting the Hythe Pier Railway that is operating on a 2-feet track gauge. And here we are already back at the pier head, and here we can change to the ferry now that will bring us back to Southampton. The weather changed, as you can see, so there was not too much to see during the ferry ride as it was raining pretty heavily. But anyway, it was just a short hop across the Solent and then we arrived back in Southampton. If you're really lucky, you can even watch some cruise ships passing by from the ferry, but usually the cruise ships are arriving early in the morning, leaving late in the evening, so chances are not too good to see a cruise ship sailing from the ferry, but at least you can see those that are docked in the city center. As it's not taking too long, it is a recommendation of mine to spend the time between arriving in Southampton and boarding your cruise ship or vice versa with a trip with the Hythe ferry to the Hythe Pier Railway if you've already seen Southampton, for example. That was it for this video. I hope it was interesting for you. Here you can see the name of the song and when the next video will be uploaded. As always, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider to comment, like, subscribe or share the video link, and I hope to see you in my next video.